Have you ever asked yourself, how can you get more recruits in your direct sales business? Well, girlfriend, we're going to get to the bottom of this in today's video. We will see you inside. Hi there, my name is Ingafay, and I'm a confidence coach for home-based business owners. In today's video, I am going to break down the three categories that your recruits will probably come in as you build your direct sales business. It's very important that you know these three categories so that you'll know how to interact with your recruits based on the different category they fall in. The first category is collards. Now, when you think of collards, I am talking about collard greens, and we're thinking of our recruits like a plant. And the collard greens are recruits that come in that build their business fairly quickly. Typically, these are people that have I type of personalities. They are people of influence. They are people. So they have a large group, or really a large network of people to build from. And because of that, they're just super excited about their direct sales business. So they share it with their friends and family, and everybody is amongst the assignment, and they want to be a part of the group. So they are building their business really big. So when you have somebody that comes in like that, that is what you would call a collard green recruit, because really our recruits are like a garden, and we want to cater to them based on the needs that they have, based on the vegetable that they replicate. So, how many collard green recruits do you have in your organization right now? Comment below and let us know. We would love to hear from you. Now, the next group of recruits I would call is a tomato. Now, a tomato is a little bit different than a collard. It doesn't grow as fast as a collard green does, but it does grow, I would say, kind of in the middle. It has a mid speed. When you compare collard greens to tomatoes, collard greens are normally growing anywhere from 60 to 90 days. And then tomatoes are anywhere from 60 to probably 120 days. So it's a little bit longer, just kind of depending on the plant. And this is how this recruit is. So they may not have a big network as the collard green type of recruit, but they are vested in it. It's taken them a little bit longer to build, but they're super excited about their business. It may take them anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks to actually rake advance, but when they do, they are excited and really want to share with their team and really want to help them out. So, before we move on and talk about the next group of recruits, I wanted to remind you to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe, and you can by clicking the link below. We would love to have you know when we drop a new video, which is every Thursday. So now we're going to go on and talk about the third group of recruits. Now, these third group of recruits, they build a little bit slower. And I can tell you personally, I was in this group. I am an engineer by training, not really a people person, don't really have a whole bunch of friends. That is how I started my direct sales business. So it was a little harder for me to kind of get the business going because of that. But I was one of those people that definitely wanted to give it my all and was willing to do the work to make my business work. It just took me a little bit longer to get started. And this is a recruit that I would consider as a corn. Corn takes longer to process. It takes anywhere from 3 to 6 months to actually harvest. So when it comes to this type of recruit, I would highly say it was someone that's probably a C when it comes to the DIC personality. They're very conscientious. They're a rule follower, but they're really not that people person. They don't have that vast network. So it takes them a little bit longer to get started, but with the right due diligence, they are willing to do the work to make it happen. So know that it's okay to have these type of recruits, because I was one and I have been successful. Like I had already said, it did take me a little bit longer, but you don't want to lose sight of that. The key to recruiting that I have learned over the years is that you want to love people where they are, whether they start off fast or they start off mid-speed or even slow. You want them to be successful. You want to do things that are going to give them wins. That because the wins, the little wins are what's going to lead up to the big wins. So you want to always find ways that you can help your recruit win in the business. Because if they're winning, they will stay with you. But if they're not winning and if they feel like they're not contributing or making some kind of advancement, even if it's small, they are going to stop. So love on them, find out how you can help them, and just make sure that you don't compare the people that are in your sales organization, realizing that everybody has their own gifts. The person that may be a little bit slower may be able to help you with more of your technical stuff, where the person that is just flying off, that's really recruiting and doing her thing, she may not necessarily have those type of attributes. So find out what everybody's gifts are, so everybody can be contributing to the team in some sort of way. And because they're contributing and they're winning in different various ways in your organization, they're going to want to stick around, because we all know that your sales organization grows big as a result of people staying, not as a result of you keep filling the pot. So you want to make sure that you have people to stay. You know that some people are going to drop off along the way, because that's just the way it is. But knowing that you have a type of environment that's nurturing, regardless of if they're a collard, if they're a tomato or a corn, that they feel value and feel success. So if you're looking for more ways on how to build your direct sales team, I would love to set up a conference call or a Zoom with you to talk more about us possibly working together to see if we're a good fit. What I have is a link in the description about a discovery call. So if you would like to connect to see if we would be a good fit, I am a confidence coach for home-based business owners with an MIA upline. So if that's you, girlfriend, would love to sit down and talk to you to see if we're a good fit. And if for whatever reason we don't fit, I can refer you to one of my coaching friends. And as always, thanks for watching, and bye for now.